Hello, hello! So I recently received an inquiry about some of the games and movies that are displayed in my background here. And I came to realize that since moving to this new place, there's a lot from the collection you no longer get to see. So I figured that I would do a mini tour of the new place and what's set up. There's still a lot being set up right now, but it's at it's quite far, but I haven't put up art yet. That's the next thing. But the games and stuff are all set up. So I really give them a mini tour. And if there's something, maybe a game or a figure or a collectible or a magazine or anything that you might see in this tour that you'd like more information on, leave a comment and let me know. And I will make a whole video dedicated just to said item. Alright, so time for the tour. I'm just going to start off with what's behind the camera, and here is my desk. And some of my older games and some of my classic survival horror stuff there, my older thing. Up here I have some Disney Infinity toys and some of my older portables and collected. Then what's part of what you can see on the side is the movies. And some games, PS3, some PS2. Oh, it goes down there. A closer look onto what's at the side of the desk. There's the Japanese smaller new 3DS, 2DS, the 3DS I was using before I got the new 3DS. Back there's my DS games, or some of them. Some Super Nintendo games. Below is my Vita collection. There's actually a lot of... There's a whole other row of Vita games back there. GBA games are in this can. And now for a slightly closer look at the game shelf that is sometimes in view behind me. And some of the stuff is blocked by some toy boxes at the moment. And this is my cat, Super Milk Chan, who has come to say hi. Hi. And here is the view from the couch. Pretty much everything is hooked up with the exception of the GameCube, because it's got a monitor, so it can just be played anywhere. It has the Retron 5, 64, which just got hooked up recently. And I could also play GameCube games using the Wii, which is hooked up. And this is a living room, which houses the toy case, even though in the middle there's some portables, collectibles, favorites, treasures. Up here is my collection of amiibos, and here's just a quick glance, and over here is my Wii U games. Yay! Over here is my bookshelf, which I have some figures set up, and I have some strategy guides, art books, old magazines. I'm currently collecting old magazines with my favorite games on the cover. As many of you know, I am a huge Resident Evil fan, so I've spent a lot of time investing into collecting Resident Evil items. So here is the bedroom, which got some Tetris themed sheets. There's 3DS games there. And there's my little makeup desk with some Batgirls. There's 3 Batgirl comics. So that concludes the mini tour. While I hope that answered your questions, I also hope it doesn't. I hope you are plagued with so many more questions that you just have to leave them in the comments. Such as ones like, what's the most weirdest game you have? Was that a video game nerd plush on your desk? How many cats do you own? Is that a Robbie the Rabbit doll in the background? The answer to those, yes. That was an angry video game nerd plush on my desk. And that is Robbie the Rabbit in the background. But if you have any other questions, write them, and I will make a video. Bye. See you next week.